Welcome to C Motor. Today, we're stepping back into a world where style, heritage, and soul truly defined motorcycling, and we're revisiting one of the most iconic models ever conceived. Reimagined for the modern rider, the 2026 Honda CB77, this is a bike that doesn't just move you physically, it moves you emotionally from the moment you lay eyes on it. There's a timeless presence here, classic lines, purposeful proportions, and a design that honors history while embracing modern capability. As the camera glides slowly around the 2026 Honda CB77, in a soft morning glow, one thing becomes instantly clear. This is not a cookie-cutter motorcycle. This is a machine with identity. Its lines are elegant but muscular, evoking the spirit of the original CB77, yet its modern touches whisper refinement and sophistication. The sculpted fuel tank carries subtle curves that feel organic to the rider's stance, the classic. Round headlamp gives the bike a soul-like stare into the horizon. Chrome accents and purpose-driven detailing give it a presence that's both vintage and alive. In today's world, the host steps into frame, helmet in hand, and stands beside this beautifully balanced machine. There's a certain calmness in his voice as he introduces the CB77, not as a relic, but as a living legend capable of creating new memories. This isn't nostalgia for its own sake. This is heritage revisited with intention and purpose. Every surface on this bike feels like it knows where it came from and where it wants to take you. With a twist of the key and a press of the starter, the CB77's engine comes to life with a rich, warm hum, the kind of sound that makes you feel the moment. Before the bike even moves, this modern interpretation of Honda's classic, twin-cylinder power plant is engineered to deliver smooth torque and effortless responsiveness, making it inviting for both seasoned riders and those new to motorcycles. The sound isn't overly aggressive. Instead, it's composed, spirited, and characterful, like a heart that's ready to beat with you on every road. As the bike rolls forward, the camera shifts to a dynamic low angle, capturing the suspension articulating over small road imperfections, and tires gripping the surface with quiet confidence. On the first stretch of open road, the CB77 moves with a sense of grace rather than tension. This isn't a bike that pushes you. It invites you to ride. You lean into gentle bends, and the chassis responds with a balanced blend of stability and agility. It's smooth at every throttle input, poised at every turn, and refined in every curve. Cruising through an urban environment, the CB77 reveals another layer of its personality. Its compact design and nimble handling make weaving through city traffic feel effortless. The upright riding position gives excellent visibility over cars and intersections, while the responsive throttle and composed braking system keep you in control. With confidence, this bike doesn't intimidate. It enables whether you're easing through tight streets or cruising boulevard avenues. It moves with a refined grace that turns everyday riding into something far more engaging. The cockpit is stylishly framed, with a clean instrument cluster that blends modern clarity with classic inspiration, speed gear position, fuel level, trip information, all presented with crisp readability, yet without distracting you from the ride itself. This minimalistic yet functional dashboard is a reminder that great design doesn't need complexity to communicate purpose. As the host transitions onto a scenic back road, overlooking rolling hills and open fields, the engine hums in a warm, confident rhythm, leaning into sustained curves. The bike feels balanced and inviting. It's smooth through transitions, composed on sweeping asphalt, and poised through every arc of the road. The CB77 doesn't chase raw speed. It encourages presence, a deeper connection between rider, machine, and road, stopping at a scenic overlook where golden light meets distant hills. The host eases the bike to a halt and steps off. The engine ticks quietly as it cools, and you can feel a tactile presence in the air, the kind that comes only after a ride that felt real. He removes his helmet and breathes in the quietude. This isn't just a pause, it's a moment. And that's what the CB77 delivers: presence, connection, engagement for new riders. The 2026 Honda CB77 is approachable, confidence-building, and intuitive. It doesn't intimidate with overwhelming power or dizzying electronics. Instead, it offers a platform where the focus is on learning, experiencing, and feeling the ride. The engine's smooth delivery and predictable behavior make it easy to build skill. Without stress, clutch throttle brakes, Suspension all harmonized to reward thoughtful inputs with confidence. For seasoned riders, the CB77 evokes a different feeling. One of appreciation, not appreciation for complexity or extremes, but appreciation for balance, for riding that feels connected, for motion that feels intentional. The CB77 doesn't numb your senses with over-engineered features. Instead, it engages them with feedback that feels tactile, responsive, and genuine. The brakes on the CB77 are composed and reliable, inspiring confidence whether you're slowing into a peaceful overlook or approaching a tight bend with precision. They don't jerk or intimidate. They communicate, giving you exactly what you need when you need it. Everywhere this bike travels, it feels present, not hurried. Not distracted, it becomes an extension of your focus. Quiet back roads become invitations to explore. Urban streets turn into opportunities to engage. Every meter in motion feels alive, not because of raw numbers or specs, but because the bike connects with your intent. On SI Motor, we don't just celebrate motorcycles that move you physically. We celebrate motorcycles that move you emotionally, machines that resonate with presence, spirit, and connection. The 2026 Honda CB77 is one of those rare machines. It doesn't just take you where you want to go. It makes you feel every meter of that journey. Wherever your next ride begins, a quiet sunrise street, a winding back road at dusk, or a destination just beyond the horizon, the CB77 is ready. It's not just a motorcycle. It's a companion in motion, refined, responsive, timeless, and from all of us here at C Motor, thank you for riding along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because the next horizon is already waiting, just beyond the next bend.